Very good morning, students. Myself Rakesh Yadav. I am representing Sandipani Higher Secondary School, Rajoda. Here we come to know today about quadratic equation representation of situations in the form of quadratic equations. Our topic is of course quadratic equation only, and it is exercise 4.1 question number 2 of NCERT. Question is, the area of a rectangular plot is 528 meter square. The length of the plot in meters is one more than that of the twice its width or breadth, we can say. We need to form the length and width or breadth of the plot. So here first of all let us consider width first of all, because after considering width, if we consider length, then it will be appropriate to form a quadratic equation. So let breadth of rectangle is equal to x meters. You have to mention here, because it is clearly mentioned in the question that it is in meters. So it is x meter, we can say x meters. Now length of rectangle or rectangular plot also you can mention. You may write rectangle also, and you may write rectangular plot. It is according to situation of the question. See, here it is clearly mentioned, length of the plot is one more means plus 1. First of all write plus 1. Length of the plot is one more than twice its width. Width is x, so twice of width, you know, it is 2x only. Twice of width, that is 2x, and it is one more than twice of width, that's why it is one more than, see here, one more than twice of width. It is the combination of English with mathematics, how to make the conditions in mathematical terms according to our English language. See, one more means one more is represented by plus, one more than twice is its width. Twice means two times means 2 into, so it will be 2 into x plus 1, so 2 into x plus 1 meters. Now area of rectangle, that is also given. It is given in question only. See, the area of a rectangular plot is 528 meter square. So area of rectangle or area of rectangular plot is 528 meter square. Let me tell you one more thing. Why it is in meter square? One question arises in your mind, that why it is in meter square? Because length is in meter, width is in meter. We are mentioning the formula of rectangle as L into B, length into width. This is L of course, and this is L also of course, and this is width. This is B. So it is L into B means meter into meter. See, meter into meter, that will be meter square. Meter into meter is meter square. That's why in question it is mentioned in form of meter square. So length into width is equal to 528 meter square. Now we have to find the quadratic equation for this. So now no need to write meter square, you write it directly. Length is 2x plus 1 of course, and width is x. They are in into, so if there is no symbol means it is multiplication only, is equal to 528. So it will be 2x square plus x is equal to 528. So it will be 2x square plus x. If 528 is transposed from RHS to LHS, it will become negative, because in RHS it is positive. Always remember this thing, that if you are transposing any term from LHS to RHS or from RHS to LHS, if it is positive it will become negative, if it is negative then it will become positive, if it is in multiplication then it will become in division, if it is in division then it will be written in the multiplication form. So here it is with positive sign, so that's why we have, on transposing we have minus 528 in the equation. So it will be 2x square plus x minus 528 is equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation for this question which is mentioned here. Another question for same, it is second part of the second question. The question is, the product of two consecutive positive integers is 306. We need to find the integers. So in solution we have to write, first of all, see what do you mean by consecutive. Consecutive means one after the another. One after the another means, suppose we are considering 1, then after 1 there is 2. Why is it so? Because 1 plus 1 is 2, and then another consecutive, then it will be 2 plus 1, then it will be 3, because our third term is 3 here. These are 3 consecutive terms. So if we are considering first positive integer as x, what we have to do? We have to apply this part. If I am considering here x, then we have to write here x plus 1. So this is, if this is x, then this term will become x plus 1. So here only 2 terms they have written, no need to find third one. So this should be rubbed. That example I have told you for knowing the things related to consecutive positive integers. Here first term is x, then second consecutive term will be x plus 1. So we have to add 1 for consecutive terms again and again. If 3 are there, then it will be x, x plus 1, x plus 2. If 4 are there, then it will be x, x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3. In such a manner we have to write. Let first positive integer is equal to x. Then second positive integer, second means 2 consecutive positive, second consecutive positive integer. This word is necessary to write. Consecutive means one after the another. Consecutive positive integer. It will be x plus 1. So now 2 consecutive positive integers are considered. In question it is mentioned clearly, the product of 2 consecutive positive integers is 306. So product means what? According to question, the product of two consecutive integers. Means product means what? It is x into x plus 1, and it is clearly mentioned that this product is equal to 306. So if we multiply these terms, x into x, that is x square, this x should be multiplied by this 1 also, because it is mentioned in bracket. So x square plus x, and if you want to write it in this manner also, then also it is correct. No need to write any symbol. For multiplication it is well understood that no sign is needed. So x square plus x minus 306 is equal to 0. This is only the representation in the quadratic equation form. See, one more thing I want to tell. We need to find the integers, but we will not have to find the integers. We need to find the integers only, because here the question is only represent the following situations in the form of quadratic equation. So we will not have to find any value of x here. We have to find the quadratic equation only. Up to that part we have to solve. Another question, that is question number 3 of third question of second. Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. It is the present situation. The product of their ages in years 3 years from now will be 360. This you should have to notice. Now means it is presently. So let present age of Rohan, or let Rohan's present age. In solution we have to mention let Rohan's present age. Why is it so? Because we need to find Rohan's present age, and 3 years from now, that I will explain you later. Let Rohan's present age is equal to x years. Then age of Rohan's mother, then present age of Rohan's mother. Is equal to, see, according to question, Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. Older means we have to add, younger means we have to subtract. So here we have to add 26 in x. So it will be x plus 26 years. Years you may write YRS, it is short form of years. So then present age of Rohan's mother is equal to x plus 26, but it is not the required condition. The required condition is 3 years from now. So 3 years from now means we have to add 3 in it. So we have to write here after 3 years. Rohan's age. Is equal to x plus 3. After 3 years, his mother's age. That is equal to x plus 26 plus 3. Years, of course, here also years. It will be same, but this will become x plus 29. X plus 29 years. let me explain once more that in question it is clearly mentioned that 3 years from now their product of their ages, that we will apply later, but after 3 years means what? We have to add 3 in age of Rohan. After 3 years we have to add in his mother's age also 3. So it will be x plus 26 plus 3. It is x plus 3 years and this will be x plus 29 years. Now, according to question, it is clearly mentioned product. Product means we have to multiply these, because 3 years from now product is mentioned. The product of their ages 3 years from now, it is clearly mentioned in question. So x plus 3 into x plus 29 is equal to, this is 360, this product is 360. So now we have to multiply it, x into x plus 29 plus 3 into x plus 29 is equal to 360. So it will be x square plus 29x plus 3x plus 3 9 the 27 and 3 to the 6 and 2 8, 87 minus 360 is equal to 0. Now later this equation what it will become? See, x square plus 29 plus 3 is 32. So x square plus 32x and 360 minus 87. Because why 360 minus 87? Minus sign will be applicable because bigger digit is having minus sign. But why we are subtracting it? Because one digit is negative and another one is positive. So one digit is negative and another one is positive, means we have to subtract smaller one from the bigger one, and sign of bigger digit will be applicable. So 360 minus 87, see 10 minus 7 is 3, so it will become 5. 5 minus 8, it is not possible. 15 minus 8, that is 7. 1 is taken from here, so it will be minus 273 is equal to 0. This is only the quadratic equation which is required here. Now another question of question 2 only. This is fourth question of second. A train travels a distance of 480 km at a uniform speed if the speed had been 8 km per hour less, then it would have taken 3 hours more to cover the same distance. We need to find the speed of train. So first of all, what is needed? We need to find the speed of train. So let us consider the speed of train. So in solution, let the speed of train is equal to x kilometer per hour. Why is it so? Why it is kilometer per hour? See, speed is equal to distance upon time. Distance is in kilometer and time is in hour. So kilometer per hour. That's why we have to mention the unit in a proper manner, x kilometer per hour. See, in our question, it is clearly mentioned that if the speed had been 8 km less, then it would have taken 3 hours more to cover the distance. Means suppose speed is equal to distance upon time, then time is equal to distance upon speed. So we have to mention time. Why is it so? Because for time it is clearly mentioned that 3 hours more required. So in first case it is t is equal to, distance is 480 of course, speed is x, and in second case let it mention first equation. Here you have to mention applied formula. Applied formula it is. This is the applied formula, speed is equal to distance upon time. You may write it in a very clear manner, speed is equal to distance upon time. So time, when we transpose time here, then speed will become denominator of RHS, time will become numerator of LHS. So time is equal to distance upon speed. So distance is clearly mentioned, it is 480 kilometer, and speed which we have already written x kilometer per hour. So 480 upon x is the primary condition. Now if the second part of the question, if the speed had been 8 kilometer hour less, means according to question we have to write first of all. If the speed had been 8 kilometer less, means we have to subtract 8 from this x. And what about time? If speed decreases, then of course time will be more time will be required. So here 3 hours more is needed now. Now we have to write here t plus 3, because it is inversely proportional to the speed. Time is inversely proportional to speed, or speed is inversely proportional to time. Means if one increases, then another one decrease. If one decreases, then another one increase. That is called inverse proportion. So t plus 3 is equal to 480 upon x minus 8. That I have already told you, that t plus 3 is equal to 480 upon x minus 8. Now from equation 1, see, value of t is 480 upon x. So 480 upon x plus 3 is equal to 480 upon x minus 8. 480 upon x is equal to 480 upon x plus 3 is equal to 480 upon x minus 8. Now this will become, if we take LCM here, then x will be LCM 480 plus 3x, because if we divide by 1, so in table of 1 x will be x times, so 3x, in 3 we have to multiply x, is equal to 480 upon x minus 8. Now from this given condition we have to proceed further, that this will become 480 plus 3x into x minus 8 is equal to 480x. Now we may proceed this. See, 480 into x, that is 480x. 480x, 480 into minus 8, that is minus 800, 8 8 the 64, and 8 4 the 32, and 6 38, 3840. 480x minus 480 into 8 is minus 3840, plus 3x into x, that is 3x square, so plus 3x square. Now 3x into minus 8, 3x into minus 8 is 8 3 the 24, minus 24x, minus 24x. Now equal to part is 480x only. This is equal to 480x. Now let us see what will happen. See, you remember one thing, this part is first part, this part is second part, this part is third part, and this part is fourth one of the question. It is fourth part of the question that you have to remember, otherwise you will become confused. It is fourth part. So now 480x minus 480x, this 480x is transposed from RHS to LHS. So 480x minus 480x plus 3x square minus 24x minus 3840 is equal to 0. See, this is the complete step. It implies that symbol, mention each and everything. This is first step. Here it is 480x minus 480x. It is transposed from RHS to LHS. So this 480x will be cancelled. Plus 3x square minus 24x and minus 3840 is equal to 0. So clearly the equation is 3x square minus 24x minus 3840 is equal to 0. This is only the required quadratic equation. It is over.